Hello everybody and welcome to another Transformers knockoff review. Thanks to the guys over at Sir Toys. We've got a slightly earlier look at the Wei Jiang MPP10B. That's their version of the Nemesis Prime or the MP10 Black Convoy. This has actually literally come straight from the Chinese Toy Fair. So it has actually been manhandled by well over 1,000 people, and it looks pristine. I mean, literally pristine. I was gobsmacked. Yeah, Paul at Sir Toys managed to get hold of 2 of these, and he sent one out to me so we can have a look at it on camera. It is bloody glorious. We do have a slightly wobbly wing mirror. But like I say, this has literally been handled by well over 1,000 people, and I am dead impressed. It is gorgeous. Now, I could never afford the MP10B. It was a Japanese import, and it looked fantastic. Nemesis Convoy or Nemesis Prime always had a place in my heart because I always like the kind of what if Prime was bad. And he's kind of like the dead zombie-ish Prime in my mind. Don't get me wrong, there is also the Shattered Glass Optimus Prime, and he is a true bad guy, and I'm really hoping that we get that version pretty soon as well. Anyway, let's take a quick look. The colour scheme is exactly the same. It just looks absolutely gorgeous. Got this nice detailing along the sides here, nice chromed out rims. It's a very nice paint scheme. The paint itself is a very nice consistency. It looks phenomenal, really does. Love the little pinstriping along the back here and the lights, and you can just see that kind of clear greenish plastic over the crotch. Almost glows when it hits the light. Here he is alongside MPP10. I love the way the light's just hitting that chrome and it's just kind of bouncing off. It's such a nice reflection. The red on the windows as well, they look fantastic. It really does bring out all this kind of silver piping around the outsides. That's a nice touch. Now, I was discussing scale on one of my Facebook threads, and I personally feel that the Masterpiece cars scale a lot better with this oversized version of Prime than what they do with the official. A truck, or a tractor trailer as they call it out here, it should be that sort of size, and I think that's a relatively good scale in comparison to the MP cars. If we just bring out Spike, unfortunately it's not Nemesis Spike, he is literally exactly the same as what we've had. Again, slightly more detailed than we got with the official release. Still got the same articulation, still held together very nicely, but that's a pretty accurate scale. Yeah, what do you guys think? Now, I don't know about you guys, but I really like a trailer for this Prime as well. I can't think who suggested it, but somebody suggested kind of a tanker style trailer, something similar to what we got with the Scourge from the Car Robots line, you know, like the G2 repaint of Prime. Something like that for this. That, I think, would look incredibly good. Maybe like kind of chromed out as well. Anyway, let's get him transformed up into his robot mode, because that's how I'm going to have him displayed. Push these wing mirrors down. I'm going to come round to the back here, and you're going to just untab this section here and bring these wheel skirt sections up on a double hinge, flip them over to the side, again with this side, just flip that up, double hinge over to the side. We can then separate the legs and just pull those down and they lock out. You can tell they're locked out because this section here is now puffed up. Come round to the front of the leg and just move this grilled section up and over and tab that in. Again with this side, move it up and over and tab that in. Push the feet together and bring out the toes and the heels. Again with this side, feet together, toes and heels. Bring down these chromed gas tanks and just leave those on the side. Untab these side sections from the front of the grille. Now it loosens up all this section here. Open up the front grille section, untab these lights and bring this section down. That now allows us to free up this arm section, so we can just pull this one out to the side, bring it out on this joint, and as we do so, bring this round, spin the fist around so it locks into place, and bring that up and tab that in, and then bring the stair section at the back, closing off the back of the arm. Come to the top section here and just flip up the head. Gorgeous face sculpt, absolutely love that. Come to this chest section, you want to fold this section down, and this chest actually is going to just pop off a rocker tab on here, so we're going to pop that in to there like so. You have this tab inside here, that's tabbed into the grill. Grab the grill, grab underneath here and just pull those apart. As you pull those apart, this can rock to the back like so, and then basically this whole section is going to rock back forward. To do that, we want to rotate this section around. The wheels can now go in to the chest cavity. Again, with this side, rotate this wheel section around, slide that up, and then bring this chest back over. The section just folds over nicely. You can tab that in and lock that into place, and we can just close off this chest. Rotate his waist around, and then just compress his smokestacks down. And there we have him all transformed up, and he looks glorious. Absolutely love that red on the chest. Now obviously he is missing his insignia. Copied the mold, didn't copy the insignia. I'm sure there's some sort of copyright issue there. He differs from the official figure. He does have more vents along the side there because they have made the legs slightly longer and more proportionate, but he honestly does look fantastic, doesn't he? Now he does come with accessories. He comes with this gorgeous translucent red cannon, and of course he comes with his energon axe, but this time it's kind of cast in a very reddy orange darkish plastic. I actually quite like it. So yes, just something very evil about it, isn't there? As for the gun, I'm pretty impressed. I feared it may be a little bit brittle, but isn't it? It just feels exactly the same as the normal gun, same sort of consistency, just very translucent and very awesome. Here he is alongside the MPP10. Isn't it amazing how different two figures can look with just a little bit of paint? It can make the world of difference. Oh, I absolutely love this mold. The trouble is, he's a really big boy. Where does he fit in my collection? You know what, I think he looks really good alongside the M01, so I'm wondering if the universe is kind of on the brink of destruction, and let's go for Masterpiece Optimus Primal for when he arrives. He's travelling through dimension to dimension, picking up the best of the Optimus Primes to fight a war, and Nemesis Prime, he's like the Agent Venom of the Transformers universe, so we're going to stick him in with my Optimus Prime team, I think. And I know some of you out there have asked for a scale comparison with Ultra Magnus, so here it is for you. Right now, if you are new to this mold, let's just take a closer look and check out the articulation as well. That is a gorgeous head sculpt. You know, Takara, Hasbro, whoever the designers, they've done an incredible job for the MP10. It wasn't without its flaws. He did have some loose joints. He was a bit flippy floppy. And I honestly think that they've done a remarkable job at kind of taking a very good existing figure and improving on it. The head can look down, up, left, and right. The antennae can move on both sides. The shoulders come outwards, go up, and down, go inwards, can rotate all the way around. I like that because you get a nice tilt on that shoulder. You do have some nice rotation there at the elbow, and like with the other Primer, if you feel his monkey arms are a little bit too long, you can compress those in just on the top there and have it bend at the elbow. That is my personal preference. I prefer to have it kind of shortened up there. The elbow does bend quite nicely, and we do have a nice wrist rotation. The fingers do come out. The pointing finger is not an issue with this mold. I could quite happily pick him up by that pointing finger. I daren't do that with my MP10. The waist does rotate. The legs are on great ratchets. This far forwards, that far backwards, out to the side there. We have a nice bend at the knee there. We have lower knee swivel. We have pivoting die cast feet. We can go forwards and backwards. The heel spur and the toe do move independently. It's just one of those fun molds which you want to keep picking up, playing with, and he is a pleasure to display. I love how they've picked out detailing as well along the inside. They're just small little paint applications can make the world of difference with the toy. And if you do own the MP10, here he is alongside his taller, eviler brother. They do look vastly different when you kind of up him to this scale. You can see what I mean here about the extra grill section being added in there because they've kind of extended it. They've highlighted around the knee sections as well. It's nice. The grey is very different grey to what they've used on there, although this is obviously a more cartoon accurate G1 Optimus Prime. I just really love this Nemesis version. I think this is going to suit a lot of the Optimus Prime fans out there. There's a lot of people that won't touch it because they're classing it as a knockoff, which is fair enough, but I personally think it's a fantastic figure. The size is just incredible, and the build quality is easily on par with the likes of Takara. It is a stunning piece. Genuinely extremely happy with this, and to think this is the model they've had on show at the toy fairs, and it has been manhandled by so many people, and it is just a huge lump. Nothing moves. It's built like a brick. I am more than happy to let my son play with this. It's a good toy. There's no fear of anything breaking, and you know, it's great value for money. Now, if you've found this video useful, please feel free to share it, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. If you like the look of this toy, just click the link in the description below here. That'll take you straight through to the Toys order page where you can buy yours now. Honestly, cannot recommend this figure enough. They are doing a sterling job with these. I believe they have a oversized Bumblebee on the way as well, and I really do hope we get a shattered glass version of this, or maybe the Eva version. And I really would like that trailer. I mean, a chromed out tanker trailer for him, that would look exceptional. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Until next time, from myself and MPP10B, goodbye.